homemakers, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another cleaning marathon. If you're not familiar with what these are, they were started by Amanda over at This Crazy Life, but it's just where I take a bunch of my previous video and compile them into one really long video, so you can just put this up on whatever screen you like to watch your motivation on and get whatever you need to get done today there. And let's get to working together. Today's video is going to actually be a packing marathon from our Michigan to Texas move that we just had a few months ago. So hope you guys will enjoy it and get a lot of motivation for your day.
It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling.
Maybe the last time Aaron has a snow blow.
You got me dancing in a storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me.
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another in my decluttering series, but if you guys did not see the announcement, this is also a packing video. So this is going to be a pack with me. We are making a cross-country move from Michigan to Texas, and we are super excited about it. When I first started this declutter series, I had it planned at the end of last year to start it, and I didn't even know we were moving at that point. Once I found out it was a possibility that we're going to be moving, then I actually ended up doing a lot more extensive decluttering. The first part of this video is actually me kind of just tidying and getting rid of things that maybe we didn't need, but then just a couple of minutes in, it's like a different day, and I actually ended up completely switching to packing mode. So this living room was actually part of like a living and dining room together, so it's a little bit of an odd shape to it, and I was always looking for something to go in this spot. So if you guys have been around here, you know I got this probably last summer, I believe it was, that I got this little piece of furniture, and there was nothing in it for a while, but then we decided to turn it into a game cabinet for our girls. But of course that quickly turns into a hot mess. My daughters do play with these games on a daily basis, so I wasn't ready to pack them up just yet. So this is about a month before we moved, and I started packing up anything that we didn't need to use on a daily basis. So this will be a little bit of a series of pack with me. I did not record all of my packing, but I still got quite a few videos out of the days that I did record. So I hope you guys enjoy this and get lots of cleaning motivation for your day.
Tell me we ain't something special. Wrap me around your solar system, make me do whatever that you want me to do. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. You got me dancing in your storm, burning everything we know, dressing up as firefighters. You got me dancing in your storm, looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but really you're a forest fire. Looking like a breeze, but
So as you guys can see, at this point I moved on to the two linen closets in my entry, and my two little helpers were doing a great job helping me with this area. But I had a mix of home decor, cleaning items, and like camera equipment, YouTube stuff, old things that I wasn't currently using. And so I had quite a bit from this closet that I was able to go ahead and pack away.
I'll walk across the room just to show you that I'm still around. Ask if you wanna meet somewhere later when the sun goes down. Oh, you know I'm serious. I'm serious. I will keep you all to myself. Oh, you're so mysterious, mysterious. I can't keep my hands to myself.
so I have so many like different lotions and stuff that I know I'm never gonna use. They're like 10 plus years old. So I brought the trash can here. I'm gonna throw everything that I don't want to keep in there, and then I'm gonna put the stuff I wanna keep in here. And so this is what the bathroom looks like right now. I'm just gonna start pulling out all these buckets and just look through them and see what I wanna keep and what I wanna toss.
You are the only person in the world who can get me this high. So let's get into your car and go driving towards another town.
Okay, that's almost used up, so I'm gonna finish using that. Same with this, it's got a little bit, so I'm gonna leave all of this to be used for now. The rest of this is taken out, and I'm gonna keep the towels that we use on a daily basis. So that is all I'm leaving in here for the moment. So let's go ahead and go through all of this and see what we can toss and what we can put back. I'm gonna move the beach towels in with all the beach stuff. And actually I'm gonna put that Epsom salt back in there because I'm gonna use that up as well. All right, these are just lotions that I have kept. I mean, they're so old. I think any of this would leak, but I'm just put them in here just in case. During this entire decluttering and packing series, I have been thanking myself for all of the decluttering, organizing projects that I did last year, because so many of these rooms that I still had in my head were going to be bad actually were not bad at all, because I had already kind of decluttered and had a system in place last year that I did, and I actually had kept up with them. So I was feeling really proud of my old self when I was going through and doing all of this. All right, I'm going to see what else I have in my bathroom that can go in here before I toss it in there. And then this is my girl's bubble guns. This is cleaning supplies that I'm going to leave out. Same with all of this. It's all cleaning supplies. I'm going to put with all the cleaning supplies that I have in the laundry room, so that all goes in one bucket, and I see what I want to leave out versus what I want to go ahead and pack.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles, screaming out your name. Take me to a different place, just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night, everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you, oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you.
Okay, these are daily use things that I'm leaving. same with this. We need to finish all these little half-open tubes of toothpaste. And then this is some lotion and detangler that they use regularly as well. Planning a declutter of this room for so long with organization, and I never did it.
Time away from you. I didn't think I'd make it.
So I'm gonna use this that I got from the Dollar Tree and this to hold the different toiletries that I'm using right now.
And we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you. Be with you. Be with you.
So during this whole packing process, I use these little storage bags, a variety of different ones from the Dollar Tree and other places that I just had laying around the house for anything that had liquid before I put it in a box in case it leaked. So once I get where I'm going, I'll definitely update you guys on if that worked well for me. But as of right now, I'm still like fingers crossed, hoping that this was a good plan and that it works. And if anything leaks, it'll stay in these bags. So I'll definitely update you guys and let you know how that worked out for me once we actually move. So throughout this packing series, you guys may notice some of the cabinets are like dirty or drawers on the inside, and I don't wipe them out. I decided just to wait and save that for later once everything's empty, because I know once I remove all of our stuff, I'm going to want to give all of the cabinets inside and out a really good wipe down, as well as, you know, the entire house. I'm going to want to do a nice deep clean for the new owners, because we actually already sold our house. We sold our house the first day it was on the market. The market is crazy right now, but regardless of that, I know I'm going to want to go through and clean it again. So I didn't focus on any cleaning while I was doing this. I just decluttered, packed up, and then moved on, because I felt like if I cleaned it now, I was just going to be doing it again, you know, pretty soon. So I just decided to save that for later and save some time, so you guys may or may not see a video of me doing that in the future. We'll see. It depends on if I run out of time or not. I'd love to record a video for you guys of the last deep clean of the house, like an empty house deep clean, but we shall see if that happens. If I run out of time, I definitely won't be recording, because everything takes a little bit longer when I have to move the camera around and all of that, as I'm sure you guys can realize. But yeah, give this video a thumbs up if you are enjoying the cleaning motivation so far.
All my thoughts are running around inside my head. Emotions keep coming, they're keeping me from thinking straight. Thought it would be different when I got my things in place. Stuck in this commotion, how come I ain't past this yet? I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and start packing my books into this box. All my non-clothes items from the closet.
Started part of life in the country. I could say yes to that, whatever way you want me. I'll learn it all and I'll adapt. Even if I changed up everything except my name, we will still be Friday. Cause I am still the same. I wanted me to be somebody else, another me that doesn't need your help. But if I'm honest, I don't think we got it. I tried to change the things you never liked, try to make this better, make this right, but we're the same, even though I changed. Really made an effort, promised I would change, but something stayed the same. Wanted to do better, wanted to be great, but something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. Something stayed the same. I can change the way I am, the way I talk, the way I stand. It doesn't really matter, cause I'll still be the same.
Alright, I'm gonna put that with the beach stuff. I need to go through this paperwork. That's some toiletry stuff. That can go with the office stuff. I have some more CDs to put in there. And that's just more random stuff I'm gonna have to put in another box because I've ran out of room in this box. But everything else from my closet is packed up in this one box. So when I started out packing on this day, I wasn't planning on packing my clothes and shoes up just yet, but then I realized how much of my stuff I was not going to be wearing. So I went ahead actually and packed up all of my shoes except my tennis shoes and one pair of shoes for church and then my snow boots. Everything else I went ahead and packed up in this box, and I was actually able to fit all of my shoes and Aaron's shoes all in one cardboard box, so that worked out great.
Lay with me, if only for a moment, only for a while. I regret letting you go, and you were mine. I thought I'd be fine, but now my heart don't feel right, and this pain doesn't go away. If I could turn back time, I would've never let you down, cause now I'm waiting for you to say. Call me back. I haven't heard from you in so long. I'm starting to forget what you sound like. Cause now that it's over, I'm by myself. Yeah. I thought I'd be fine, but no more. My heart don't feel right, and this pain doesn't go away. If I could turn back time, I would've never let you down, cause now I'm waiting for you to say.
Feel it in my bones, I can feel it in my veins. Hands in the sky, I can feel the winds of change. You live and you learn.
another thing I'm trying out for this move that I'll let you guys know how it goes is putting colored pieces of tape on the boxes based on what room it's going in. So like I'm light blue, Lexa is yellow, and Kinsey is purple, and then Aaron's dark blue because some of our stuff will be together. So I figured two similar colors would work good for us. So I will let you guys know how that works for us throughout this move. And basically it's just so that, you know, if you see a yellow box, you know it goes in Lex's room, and a purple box, you know it goes in Kinsey's room. So I have different colors for each room of the house. So I'll definitely update you guys if that works well for us when it comes to unloading the truck once we reach our destination.
Caught by surprise by you. Want you to make my heart feel as much as I know it should.
Alright, so Aaron needs to get rid of those. He's trying to give them to somebody instead of just giving them to Goodwill. This is all the clothes I did not pack, plus what's in my dressers. And then I literally took everything out of here and packed it away. That bag has all our mittens and scarves and stuff in it. Thank y'all so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll have more cleaning motivation, decluttering motivation, all that good stuff on the screen if you want to watch some more. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye. And welcome back to my channel for another pack with me video. In today's video I am continuing on and packing up my kitchen. At this time we are about a month out from the move, and so I'm just packing up anything that I don't use on a daily basis. And if you are new here or you haven't caught my channel in a little while and you're confused as to why we're moving, we actually moved to Michigan from Louisiana 5 years ago for my husband's job, and we are now moving to Texas for his job. So we're super excited and hoping that this will be where we'll find our forever home. We're going to be renting when we first get there to kind of learn the area. And so I am just starting to pack up our house and get ready for our cross-country moves.
Closer, I want to stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now. Promise you won't leave my side. I hope who I am is enough for you. If I'm giving you my love, giving you my love, love. Tell me what you wanna do. I'll do anything, as long as I can be here with you. Everything's alright. I'll be right here. I swear that I'll stay here with you. Hold me closer. I wanna stay here with you. All that we have is each other now. I promise I won't leave your side. Be who you are and you'll be enough. If you're giving me your love, giving me your love. All that we have is each other now.
So I had some packing peanuts, those biodegradable ones that I had saved from items that I had gotten from my candle business. And so I started by putting that down in the bottom of this bag and then wrapping all of my glass items in plastic. So I just recorded a little bit of this because I figured it was going to be pretty redundant. So you guys won't see me wrapping up all of my glass, but I kind of got into a rhythm figuring out how much I needed to stuff inside of it and then wrap around it. And in the end, I feel like the items got packaged really good. So hopefully nothing breaks. Fingers crossed.
You better turn up. You better be there when I shake. Watch me rockin' if I can't stop. If I should fall, just go ahead. Go and catch me, baby.
Excited that I had all this bubble wrap on hand already from my candle business, and like I told you guys before, I'm kind of not really doing my candle business anymore, so having all of this that wasn't used, kind of just left over, it was perfect to be able to go ahead and use it for this. That way, it doesn't get wasted, but I'm also not taking it from anything else, so it worked out perfect. I had some brown paper that I had used for some other items, but I ran out of that pretty quickly, so I was glad I had about 3 rolls of this bubble wrap, and I ended up using pretty much all of it.
I know that you are having a hard time right now. That everything seems to crumble around you.
So here is what all the spices look like when I took out all the ones I was going to pack and just left like the essentials in the cabinet. So here's all the ones that I packed away. I didn't record me pulling them out of the cabinet, but I also utilized my crock pot to pack some of the spices. I got this tip from Kimmy over at She's in Her Apron, and as you guys can see, it actually held quite a bit of spices, and this worked out really well.
I know that you are having trouble believing right now that everything is gonna be alright. I know that you.
So at the time that I was recording this video, we were about a month out from our move, and so I was kind of just trying to determine what things to pack away and what to leave out, because you want to pack as much as you can, but at the same time you don't want to make life more difficult by packing away too much. So it was kind of a balancing act. So it was a little bit frustrating at times because we'd have half-packed boxes sitting around. But all in all, I think I would definitely choose to do it this way again rather than being stressed out the last week before the move, because we have felt so good about this move. Aaron said the other day, like, oh my goodness, we don't have nearly as much stuff as I thought we did. Like, it hasn't been as stressful. Just because we have time, it hasn't been that stressful. But I think that all of the decluttering and stuff that I did over last year has really made a big difference. So I thank you guys so much for being here and watching my channel, because that has given me the motivation to declutter my house over the last year. Of course, I didn't know I was moving, but it's made this move so much better. Just showing you guys what all I have underneath my island here. And then on the table, this is all stuff that's going to Goodwill, except my girls' cups that are sitting there because they were just drinking them.
I know that you feel all alone in this world, but you have to put your trust into us, and we will help you through, 'cause we only want what's best for you. For you. What is best for you.
Obviously, when you see this, we'll have already moved and everything, but once I make the official announcement that we're moving, because some of my family doesn't even know at the time of this voiceover, we're kind of just surprising everyone because everything happened so fast, and Aaron hasn't quit his job yet at this point. So anyway, once you're seeing this video, it would already been posted on social media, and I'll have like an announcement video up and everything, but make sure you go check out the Instagram. So I'm going to be doing just more everyday life stuff for you guys, just kind of sharing the move, and you probably will have seen some moving vlogs by this point as well if you've been watching my channel. So once again, thank you guys so much for being here. I'm really loving doing YouTube, and I'm really hoping to turn this hobby into kind of a little bit of like a full-time thing for myself once my girls are in school. And I have so many plans for this channel, so many things that I want to do. You guys probably hear my girls in the background. I've tried to record this voiceover like 4 times, and they will not be quiet. So some real life moments for you guys in this video, but I was getting about 2 months worth of videos pre-recorded and edited and everything, so that when I move to Texas, I don't have to worry about trying to unpack my microphone and everything like immediately, you know, and start doing videos. I'll be able to kind of just take a little bit of a break probably for a couple of weeks, and I'll probably record, but I won't have to edit the videos or anything because I'll have videos going up every week. But I'm super excited. I have so many new videos coming whenever we get to Texas.
I promise you that we learn through the wrongs, and even the rough can be sweet. Just close your eyes and know.
So I just have some essentials that are going to be used in the next 3 weeks until our move. In here, these cabinets are empty. These cabinets are empty. These drawers just have our plastic stuff that we'll be using over the next couple of weeks, and then pot holders. Only thing I left on here, I need to wipe these cabinets out. The only thing I left on here though was the toaster, because we definitely will be using that. My girls are on a off and on like a waffle kick. So all of these cabinets are all empty. The only thing I left down here was some disposable cups to use during the move, and our tea pitchers so we can make more tea. And on this side, I just left a strainer and a couple of my bowls to cook. This is completely empty. This has my girls' like art supplies in it. This stuff needs to be packed up. So this is the only thing I left in this was my husband's containers for his lunches. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with these little things because I felt like I shouldn't just throw them in a box, but these are like, you light them for keeping food warm. So we'll see, but that's all that's left in here. And so then, like I said, these are empty. And then this, all I left in here was one cookie sheet. So if we want to make, bake anything, I did leave everything in here except the extra stuff. Like I had some chopsticks and stuff that got taken out, but I left my scissors and all of this because we'll be using this on a regular basis. And like I said, we have a few more weeks until we move. Now over here, all I left were these items, and then this drawer is empty. So just some stuff to cook with over the next month. And then we are going to be cooking something for some friends. So that's why I have left my big pots. So what you see right there is all that's left down here. So we'll just pack that up probably the last week before we move. Because we do have friends coming over for dinner. We need those big pots for them. And then this is empty down here. Above over here, I packed away all of our cups except the ones we're currently using right now. And then it's just a few extra to get us through the next month. Left all of our mugs for now, and all of our plates, saucers, and bowls for now. But I did go ahead and pack away anything we don't use on a daily basis. And I have all of my original containers to put this set of dishes in. So probably the week before I'll do that as well. Over here, you guys saw this the other day, but I left out a skillet and a pot to cook with. And then just our essential spices is all I have left. There's a couple of extras that aren't necessarily daily essentials, but it's for the meal we're gonna be cooking our friends. So I needed those to be left out. And then the medicine cabinet, it looks like there's still a lot in here, but we were getting over a cold. So that's some of the medicine we were taking for that. And then our vitamins. And then every now and then I'll eat something and I have to take a probiotic to help my stomach. So I have that, and then all of Kenzie's asthma stuff. And this is our first aid stuff that was in the laundry, like Band-Aids and stuff. I went ahead and just put that in here. A whole big giant box of stuff I'm getting rid of for Goodwill. And then this is empty. This is just stuff we use on a weekly basis. So that'll go in a box the week before. This is empty, but this has all of our cleaning rags in it that we use on a daily basis. So when I wash those, they will be going back in there. Down here, I have our plastic stuff. Now, I did pack away a couple of things from here, but this I'll need for any leftovers. So I just left that here for now. That'll just go in a box the week before. And then I do have these 2 drawers that I forgot about packing up. This is some more of like Kenzie's asthma stuff. So I do need to finish these 2 drawers. I'm glad I looked through here because I forgot all about that. So I just need to put all that in a box. And then show you guys the pantry again. This is all stuff that's going to be getting eaten over the next month. Breakfast stuff, snack stuff, stuff for when our friends come over that we had bought to share with them. And I have not done these drawers yet. So I probably will go ahead and do that when I do the ones behind me that I forgot about. And then I just left a couple of things in here. Again, stuff that we're going to be using, like the paper towels. The rice is for the meals that we're making with our friends. And then just some snacky stuff that I want us just to eat up rather than packing away. So yeah, need to do those 2 drawers and these 2 drawers, and then the kitchen is completely done. Except for stuff that we use on a weekly basis. I'll be packing that stuff up in about 2 weeks once we only have like 1 week to go to the move. Are packing some more today. I've been packing in little bits and pieces, so you guys haven't really seen a lot of the packing that we've done, but we just reached a place after about a week where it's just getting to a really frustrating point in the packing up process where for like the last week we haven't really been able to pack too much. We pretty much packed up so fast, the majority of things. Everything else is stuff we use on a daily basis. So to me, that's the really hard part of packing, is not packing away too much. Even as much as we packed, like a month out from the move, we have like probably opened like 6 boxes or more, like trying to find stuff that we ended up needing. So it's been kind of a frustrating process doing this. But today we are like 1 full week and like 2 days from actually loading up the truck and moving out. So we're making one final round, trying to see if there's anything else we can pack up. I did make freezer meals, which you guys may have seen that video already, or you might see that later this week, in advance, to try to eat off of like paper plates and out of like disposable things for like the last week, so we can go ahead and pack away the dishes. But at the same time, we don't want to do it so early. Like, we still have time next weekend to do that. So, because we have this weekend, next week, and then that weekend, and then we're going to be packing out the truck on like that Monday, so the 21st. So we're kind of just trying to figure it out, because we have so much time right now that we can be doing stuff, but it's just at a really frustrating point. So let's see what we can get done today. We're thinking about going ahead and packing up the rest of the kitchen and just going with paper plate route. I think that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. We're just trying to avoid doing it too early. Just, I don't know, it feels wasteful and stuff, but these are the times when you need this kind of convenience, right? So let's see what else I can get packed up, and we'll go from there. We had friends coming over for a meal, so that's why we kind of have a little bit of a mess. We did like a farewell with our church friends and cooked for them and everything. I left out a lot of our big dishes that I can pack those away for sure, because we definitely won't need those. Actually, that's all that was left down in the island. I'm trying to decide if I should put some bubble wrap or anything like to keep these from like rattling around. Maybe I'll just wrap this in bubble wrap. I don't know if that's necessary. All right, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna wrap it in bubble wrap. It doesn't hurt, right?
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now. Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess.
So Erin came in and started helping me to pack away our dishes. You guys will notice we actually saved our boxes that our dishes originally came in. So we had a set that had saucers, plates, mugs, and bowls. So all of that actually went back in the original packaging. We didn't have to worry about getting things for that. Now, I have seen some people put styrofoam plates between their regular ceramic plates to kind of help protect them, and napkins, like paper towels, things like that, that can be reused once you get where you're going. But we didn't have to do that since we had all this saved. So it was really nice because everything went back in there very easily, seamlessly, and nothing broke on the move.
Moonlight and fire, dancing closely together and staying forever young. What about you and I then? Can we two find a way to align with each other? Let's move closer to a new history, find out what we can be together. Take my hand and we will conquer the world. This is our final chance. 'Cause one day we'll be looking back at this. We were in a big mess together. But we found a way to choose right from wrong. We found the strength to go on together.
So I told you guys in the last packing video that I had put a bunch of my spices like in my crock pot and stuff like that, but these spices were just everyday spices that were left out, and everyday dishes that were left out, like the pots that I use all the time. And I had made those freezer meals that I talked about earlier in the intro, and so I wasn't going to be using any more of my pots and pans, which was the whole point of making the freezer meals. So I was going ahead and packing those odds and ends away all in like the same box, kind of just trying to keep like items together. So So next I just went ahead and moved over to the fridge. I wanted to go through all of my condiments and see if there was anything expired, anything that was almost completely like all used up or needed to be used up in the next week, because I was going to be putting everything in the fridge in an ice chest like the morning that we leave to pull out in a moving truck. And so I wanted to pare this down as much as possible without really wasting things, because I had quite a few sauces and things that were still full and good, but I wanted to make sure that anything that didn't need to come was not coming with us.
We used to sit on the grass and go, I don't wanna grow old. I wish I could turn back time. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It was impossible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we got older, we tried to stay in touch, but we had to move on. Life ran away from us. If I could go back, be 17.
So after going through everything in the fridge, I did have some more containers to add to my pile of dirty dishes, and I also had these dishes here that needed to be packed away, so obviously I had to wash them first. So I decided to take a break from packing to go ahead and wash all these dishes so that I'd be able to pack all of this away as well.
Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from 17. When we were 17. When we were younger, we used to sit on the grass and go, damn, I don't wanna grow old. Stay up all night singing songs on the terrace. We didn't mind sitting out in the cold. It wasn't possible to make us embarrassed. We were free. Do you remember stealing smokes from your parents? Sometimes we got a bit out of control. When they found out we ran from home just to scare them, we were free. When we were 17. When we were 17.
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love. Right in front of me, I didn't realize you were my dream, so you took me by surprise. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be, and now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like art, yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality, and now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like art, yeah. I'm just curious, when my wildest dreams. Oh yeah, even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be, and now you're laying next to me.
The night before this, we had actually had a farewell party at our house for some of our friends from church, so we had cooked dinner for them, and so that's why some of my larger like serving pots and like this big jug for tea were out, so I just needed to wash all of this so I could go ahead and get it packed up as well.
I met him on a sunny day in late July, and everything turned upside down. I almost lost track of time as weeks went by. I couldn't get him off my mind. I told him I want that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on your own. Ever since I got a good look in his eyes, I just knew that he was special. He said he wanted to take it slow, but I couldn't help that I wanted to take it to the next level. Cause I wanted that great love, like standing in the middle of a bonfire. You don't know how you got there, but you hold tight, knowing that you can't get burned. Just tell me how we lost track of everything but each other. I honestly don't know. And tell me how we messed up, drifting away from each other. Didn't want to let you go. Cause we wanted different things, and I have to deal with it, but it's not easy. So tell me how to let go, cause you really seem to know how to carry on.
I had a few spots on my counters that were almost like rust spots from my cast iron sitting on there, and so I took the magic eraser and that I had already been using. You can kind of see it's a little bit dirty here, but that worked really well and got rid of all of these spots on my countertop.
I couldn't get him off my mind. Lost track of everything but each other.
So I decided to go ahead and let the dishes air dry and move on to my bedroom, because Aaron wanted to go ahead and get our furniture in our bedrooms taken down, and we were just going to go ahead and sleep on the mattresses for the next week until the move. So we moved on to that. I had a lot of things on top of my dresser that I just needed to straighten out. If you guys have been around my channel for any length of time, you know, so this is an area I haven't gotten control of yet, but I just need to move those items so we can move on to taking down the beds and going ahead and wrapping up the dressers.
said hi, 'cause I was way too shy. What would have happened if you just had passed me by that night? We keep on drinking, keep on wishing for someone out there to hold. All those little moments, the bites you didn't catch, me looking over your shoulder just at the right time. Those little moments those little moments, the bus you didn't catch me looking over my shoulder, just at the right time. Those little moments, all that near you, only got you about. All those little moments.
So we went ahead and took the mirror and everything off of my dresser, and we started wrapping that up. We kind of had a combination of like some cardboard that we had taken from various other things that we were unpackaging or packaging up, and then some of that bubble wrap that I still had left over from my candle business. And then we also were able to use some of the brown paper, as you guys will see. Aaron actually went out and bought that at, I want to say Lowe's is where he got that from, but that ended up coming in handy. It was really nice and thick, and we had run out of brown packing paper from my candle business, so we just used that to kind of fill in the voids and gaps of stuff where we still needed packaging for things, and that worked pretty good for us.
And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
All I could think after I wrote on this package was fragile. Fragile. I don't know, what movie is that? Can you guys tell me what meme or movie that's from where they spell fragile wrong? And leave me a comment down below and let me know if you know what I'm talking about, because I'm like, I don't know where it came from, but the whole time we were doing this, and every time I look at this footage, I'm like, fragile. I don't really know.
Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
Don't force me out of bed in your society. Don't push me down the road you're bleeding down. Don't try to fix my head, it's just your anxiety. Don't hush me now, 'cause I just wanna shout.
Don't make me dance to the tune that you're humming. No, my body don't move like that. Don't make me pretend I don't see your shortcomings. You'll be running when I raise the black flag.
So I will say this process took quite a bit of time, but we did not break anything in our move, not a single item. Well, Literally the only thing that got broke in our move from Michigan to Texas was a $5 Walmart mirror that I had just like thrown in the truck like as an afterthought. That's the only thing that got broke. Everything else arrived intact, so I'm super excited about that. Now I do have some boxes at the time of recording this voiceover that I have not unpackaged that go in the attic. So if there's anything broken inside of a box, I'm not aware of that yet, but most of those items weren't like our breakable things that I was concerned with. So as far as I know, nothing broke, and obviously none of our everyday things have broken because when I'm recording this, it's about a month later and nothing that I've unpacked so far has been broken. So none of our furniture or big mirrors or anything that we're packaging up in this video broke at all. So I was really grateful that we took our time with this, even though on this day it felt like we were never going to finish it.
You said it was the last time, but you keep coming back to tell me sorry that you take back all the things you said just to hurt me. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake. When I begin to get myself together again, you are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend. Now I have to get over you again. Was the last time, but you keep coming back to show me sorry you have changed now, but it's the same old story. Our love just went cold, but I'm still burning. Our love just went cold. Why? I keep on making the same mistake.
Our bed was pretty dusty, and Lexa had the best time helping us to vacuum everything up, and she wouldn't hardly even let me do it. She was especially excited when she started finding change under the bed, and that really just made her entire day.
You found a dime? All right.
Here, put it in there.
Hey, Daddy, where is my other money?
It's all in there.
That's what happens when you help out. Sometimes you find rewards.
To get over you, I keep on making the same mistake. I always let you back in. When I begin to get myself together again, you are back once more like everything's the same. I tried to build my walls up, but you're taking them down. It's tearing me apart, I can't pretend.
things are hard to see. When you pray to find love, I know somewhere we could be. There's a place where we can go tonight. The rhythm will make it right, where everyone is happy and the sun will shine all night. We could have a good time, let everybody sing. Why don't you let yourself slip out of control? We could have a good time, let everybody sing. Get your feet up on the floor. So when the world feels dark and friends seem hard to find, you know how to light a spark, just to let your worries unwind. When you're down, there's just one way to go. Let us ascend tonight. Everyone could be so happy and the sun will shine all night. We could have a good time, let everybody sing. Why don't you let yourself slip out of control? We could have a good time, let everybody sing. Get your feet up on the floor.
So then we moved on to Lex's room and went ahead and took her bed and her shelf down, and she actually had a blast helping us in here as well. She got so excited for the move whenever we started really moving on to taking down furniture. Like, I think that really made it feel like real for her. I was so glad throughout this process. Both of my girls, they're almost 3 and almost 5, and they had nothing but excitement about the move. I wasn't sure if she was going to be upset about leaving her little preschool that she's at, her pre-K that she's in, or anything like that. But honestly, all she had the entire time was just excitement. Even now that we are in Texas, she just loves all the new things she's exploring. So I think we moved at the perfect age for them, where they weren't really attached to where we were, and just seeing their own items in a new home makes it feel like home. They don't need, you know, a specific location, and just having me and their dad there, and then having all of their stuff in their room, you know, makes it feel like a home enough for them. So they've done really well through this transition, and they've really honestly just been enjoying it.
Everybody sing. Why don't you let yourself slip out of control? We could have a good time, let everybody sing. Get your feet up on the floor. I saw the ending before the movie was.
So we went back and forth about whether or not we were going to actually take down this little toy shelf, and we weren't sure like if it would be better to just take the shelves off and leave it together and carry it, or if like taking it all apart and putting it back together was going to make it less sturdy when we got where we were going. But we just ended up deciding that we were more concerned about the jiggling around the truck, jostling, whatever word you want to use, around in the truck. We decided that was going to be more of a risk of it breaking than just unassembling the entire thing and reassembling it when we got where we were going. And that seemed to be the right decision, because we have put it back together now in the new house, and it went back together great. But I can tell it's slightly like less stable than it was before. Maybe we need to go back and tighten up the screws a little bit, but we're gonna go and check it and see. But beyond that, like, I could just tell like it wouldn't do very well if we had to take it apart and reassemble it like again a few more times. Like, it would get probably less and less sturdy each time, but for now it held up good enough. I think maybe a couple of screws need to be retightened, but beyond that, like I said, it's functional again and it's pretty sturdy.
I saw
See here? There you go. You gotta push down. You gotta push down really hard. There you go, you did a little bit. You gotta try not to let it slip. You gotta push down hard enough to make it turn.
You probably think I'm hurting, but darling, I'll be fine. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm broken, I swear that I'm alright. It's just a little heartbreak, and heartbreak fades with time. You probably think I'm hurting. Ooh, cowgirls don't cry. Cowgirls don't cry.
So throughout the rest of the weekend, we kind of continued to pack up odds and ends thing, but I was pretty much done recording at this point. So I went ahead and stopped the video here. But I hope you guys got lots of cleaning motivation for your day, or just enjoyed watching us pack and get ready for our big move. Everything just went so seamlessly with our move, and we honestly could not have been better. Now, you guys will see in the next few videos, we had some issues once we got to Texas with our rental house, but as far as the packing and moving process, everything was so seamless. We really could not have asked for a better experience for the whole thing of listing and selling our house and packing up, and everything was perfect. We had some bad weather on the way to Texas, but that was about the worst of it. And so we are just so blessed and happy, and we cannot wait for the new adventures we have coming in Texas. We're so excited to get our new house together, and I'm really excited to bring you guys along with me on the journey. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up if you have not already, and comment down below. Let me know what videos you'd like to see in the new house, or anything you're curious about with our move to Texas, or how everything's gone. If you have any questions about anything, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.
Cowgirls don't
Today's video is going to be some deep cleaning items that I needed to do around the house before we make our big move. So let's get started. Okay, so I saw this wall cleaner for baseboards. You could do your fan with it, but I did buy the spray, which you have to purchase separately. And this is the everyday wall cleaner. They have a paint prep one as well. Like the baseboards and corners have just dust in high up, hard to reach areas. So I'm really excited to just do my whole house and get it ready for the new owners. I don't know if it's coming off on camera how dirty it is, but this fan is so bad.
You might be the one that truly get me, and I might be the one you really want, and I feel it too. But you don't know what I've been going through.
Fans are hard just because they move so much. I would stick with the pillowcase trick for above the bed, just because of knocking dust onto the bed.
But you didn't even have to try, 'cause you can start a fire without a spark.
Shorter.
Forget what I told you, forget all about that tonight. Just remember the flame, you remember the flame. Alright. Forget what I told you, forget all about that tonight. Just remember the flame.
Okay, I think for my fan it'll be easier to stick with a rag, because there's so many little grooves and stuff that I need to get in with my hand.
You remember the flame. Maybe you will tell me what you're thinking.
Okay, for some reason it said to avoid streaks, start at the bottom and go up. I would normally go top down. So I don't know, I might try it both ways and see how I feel. These baseboards are pretty dusty.
What are you doing, Mommy?
Cleaning.
Clean?
Give you guys a close-up of how dusty these baseboards are. The ones I sprayed were worse, but they're all pretty dusty.
If I'm flying straight into the sun, blinded by the light I'm chasing, that has happened before. And maybe you don't know for sure, but you can start a fire without a spark.
dried really quick or just jacked up my paint. Oh my goodness. All right, you can see the color difference. That is freaking me out. I'm gonna go get this thing wet and hope that these drips come off because this house is already sold. So hopefully maybe I let it dry too long and I didn't ruin the paint. It does feel sticky. Maybe I just sprayed too much. All right, I'm going to use a wet one. All right, words of the wise. The first time you're using a cleaner, do a small inconspicuous space on your wall because I think I gave myself a heart attack. But I'm really hoping that I literally just waited too long and it was starting to dry. And so that's why, because I ran to go switch the camera and I'm hoping that I just sprayed too much and then it dried. But this streak is not coming up. Okay, so you can also spray it directly on here, but now I'm like nervous. This is doing something to the paint. See, I feel like that is paint coming off on there, which I could be totally wrong. See where you can see where I cleaned it? I think I'm just gonna make the whole wall match and hope that this works out, because right now I'm kind of freaking out. Now they did say you could spray it directly onto here. I'm gonna take my sweater off. I'm like, normally I wouldn't be having a panic attack like this, but we sold this house already, you know what I'm saying? I think when it dries, it's gonna be okay. This, I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. This keeps going in and out, which is super annoying. Guys, I think it just has to do with being wet and dry, but because I let it sit, it was dripping. So the drip marks are gone now that I've went over this area a couple times with water. And I think the rest of the spots are just it drying. So one more time real quick, I let this wall dry before I do any more. And then I'm gonna spray directly on the pad in an inconspicuous area with the spray and try that. Because they said if your walls just need a dusting, you can do that. This cleaner does smell amazing. I was like panicking, y'all. I think it just needs to dry. So you can see over here, it's like everywhere, but I think it's just because it's wet. See how I went around those nails? I'm just going to wait until it dries so I don't give myself any more panic attacks today, but I think that was an overreaction. I think it just needs to dry. So we'll come back when it's dry before we continue on, and I'll let you guys know that I hopefully did not ruin my walls. I don't think I did, but I will be spraying it on here from now on. Okay, it's still drying, but I definitely panicked too quickly. It did not remove the paint. It was literally just because the wall was wet. You still see spots, but those were like here and here, but those were all over the entire wall and they're disappearing as it dries. So I'm gonna go take a shower and get ready for the day. And then when this fully dries, I'm gonna come back and do the rest. But yeah, okay. Panic over. I do have to mention, I'm in love with the way this smells. I walked to the back of the house while I was drying and came back and I'm like, oh, it smells just so fresh and clean. It's a light fragrance, but it's like strong enough that the whole room smells of it without being overpowering, if that makes sense. So I love the fragrance on this. It just smells so, so clean. So I highly recommend it. But if you just have a light walls like me, you might just want to spray it directly on the pad. That's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the room. This area already looked like that because of the way the light hits it. But the wall is back to looking how it was. It's been about 30 minutes. It's back to looking how it was before, except the actual drips and smudgy stuff that was there that was like marked is gone. you know, the stuff I was cleaning off. So this wall looks good now. There is a lot of shadows and stuff on it, but that's just how the wall looks. It looks back to normal, but it smells so good in here, you guys. It's been about 30 minutes and the whole room just smells so fresh. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this room. Just gonna move all of this out of my way. So I'm gonna do all the walls in here. I do have a ton of laundry that I was gonna be getting to today and I forgot, started doing this instead.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason.
Oh, it's magnetic. That's crazy.
Seem to be over. So I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice, but now I am telling you I'm going to smile. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see, but now the never, ever, ever seemed to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky.
This is meant for everyday clean, not heavy duty like marks and stuff, but I'm gonna try it on some of these black marks and see if it does anything.
I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star.
Okay. Not doing anything for that. I'm gonna try the magic eraser on it.
Who you are, and down.
All right, I like to cut my things in half.
My time ain't no looking back. I'm on the rise.
Definitely lighten it up with this one.
Here she goes. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I.
Good job, Kenzie. Move out Lex's way. You do the. Why don't you do the bottom and let her do the top? Well, it's okay. It's gonna dry. Just rub it. Just rub everywhere that I did.
Said I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. I'm somewhere in the middle, try to find myself again, but life is one big riddle of the future and what's been. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go. Look to the left, look to the right, nothing can stop me in the night, like I am leaving all the bad stuff and trying to remain so strong. I know it's good if I'm alone. I got it, I gotta go, running to better times. Go, from my emotions I'll go.
You guys will find with me that when I find a product that I like, sometimes it ends up just being a whole video because I can't help myself. I have to like try it everywhere. So a couple of days after this video, I ended up going through and actually doing the rest of my house, and I really just loved that this fragrance from the the product is it's light and fresh, but it lingers. So it's not overpowering, but when you walk in the room after having used it like 30 minutes later, it gives you a feeling that the house has been recently cleaned, but it's not overpowering. I know that Jamie said the one she uses on her walls has a really strong chemical smell. And so that's why I didn't really want to try the one she uses. I wanted to try this one. It's supposed to be a little bit more natural. I didn't really look into like what's actually in the product, but they market it that way. And just from the way it smells more natural. Not that I know much about ingredients, but I'd have to kind of look into that to clarify for myself, you know, if they were actually clean, but that's how they market it anyway. And it does smell that way. It doesn't smell chemically or anything like that. So if you're looking for something, even if you don't want to use the little wall cleaning device, if you're just looking for something to spray around your home, as you guys can see, or you will see in this video, I ended up using it to clean my cabinets because it's safe for painted surfaces. And I love the way it smelled so much. I just wanted my whole house to smell like that. So I'm going to have to go look and see if this company has any more products because I really love the way this smells. But this is the only one I saw on their Amazon store. Guys, so much for watching today's video. I hope it gave you a lot of cleaning motivation for your day. Stay tuned for all the videos coming. I have more packing videos and then more unpacking when we get to our new house. And I actually will have an empty house tour of the new rental when we get there as well. So I hope you guys will subscribe if you're not already. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below and let me know what you'd like to see from my channel. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye. And welcome back to my channel and another declutter with me and pack with me video. If you missed the announcement or are new here, we are moving across the country from Michigan to Texas. So 5 years ago, we moved to Michigan from Louisiana for my husband's job, and we always were hoping that one day we could move further back south. There's just not a lot of jobs for what he does down south. We didn't expect that it would happen this quickly, and this opportunity just came up at Christmas time. I was already doing a decluttering series on my channel when I found out we might potentially be able to take this job and move down south. And then it all happened. So my decluttering series has turned into a pack with me series as I pack up my whole house for a cross-country move. Like I said, we were super excited because we're going to be so much closer to family. We just miss being in the South just because it feels like home. All the food is so different there. Being closer to family is such an important thing to us. And then also just the fact that it is warm and there's sunshine there year round. So we're really excited about this move. So just showing you guys what I'm going to be doing this day. And I was just going through everything in my laundry room. I wanted to leave out anything that was like almost completely used up, like any cleaners. I could go ahead and use them because at the time I was recording this, I had about a month left to my move. So I was just pulling out anything that was like 3/4 of the way or half empty that I knew I could use up. And also I'm going to be doing a deep clean of my entire house once we actually get everything packed up. And while I was doing that, Aaron was just going through the closet in the laundry room because it had mainly all of like his stuff in there, like tools and his motorcycle gear.
Never thought I'd be so far from home. Never thought our love could grow so cold. Never thought we had to run through burning fire. Never thought I had to miss you and I. Life changes as we know it. What you can't, you just get through it. It's a mist.
So this is everything I left in these cabinets here for daily use, and I need to get that blue rag because I noticed it on camera. I couldn't see it in person because it was too short. And pay attention right here because this was a pretty funny moment that I caught on camera. Aaron's face cracks me up. Sorry.
So cold. Never thought we had to run through burning fire. Never thought I had to miss you and I tried to stay until I'd grow it. changes people, we both know this. It's a change of season when the tide comes rolling in, and you realize there's nothing there to begin. Never thought I'd be so far from home. Never thought our love could grow so cold. Never thought we had to run through burning fire. Never thought I had to miss you and I. Oh, I'm counting roadblocks, you're counting crossroads. They were always there, but we never made a choice. It was never.
I told you guys in my last pack with me, but I got a lot of these Dollar Tree little baggies, and I'm using those in any boxes where I'm putting liquid items. I'm putting them inside of these, so if anything spills, that will hopefully contain it. So like I said in that video, I will definitely let you guys know if that works for me once the move is complete. I started putting them in this box from Lowe's, but Aaron was thinking that they're going to end up being too heavy, so he thought I should move it to a heavy duty box. Now the other bags I used in the other area were a little bit thicker, but this particular one is very, very thin, and I did end up ripping it when I moved it around, so just be aware of that. These ones are super thin compared to the other bags that say XXL on them. These ones are meant for, like, I guess comforters and stuff, and they're much thinner than the other ones. The other ones are a little more heavy duty, so just keep that in mind. Instead of going around to all of our local grocery stores and stuff and getting boxes, we decided to just purchase all of our boxes from Lowe's so that we would have more consistent sizing on our box. And we are going to be renting when we get to Texas, so we're just going to save all these boxes and use them for our next move as well. So we'll end up getting 2 moves out of them. That's the plan anyway. But anyway, these heavy duty boxes are about twice the price of the regular boxes, but we did get some of those just for items that we thought were going to be heavy. The canned goods, you guys will see me packing up later, I put in heavy duty boxes. Anything that was like, I thought was going to be super heavy, I did that with, and then used just the regular boxes for everything else. And we went with the medium boxes because they just seemed like a good size where you could fill them up without them being too heavy. And all of these do have handles that you can punch out as well, so I really like that about the Lowe's boxes. They're about $1.50 or $1.60 a piece, I believe, for the medium boxes, at least here where we live. And they were almost $3 for the heavy duty, so we didn't get as many of the heavy duty, but I definitely recommend those if you are purchasing boxes and you have some items. I'm sure most everybody has heavy item, but I definitely can notice a huge difference in those, so I will let you guys know how those work for us in the move as well. But as of right now, I'm pretty happy with these purchases, and I feel like they were a good idea.
You got hurt, someone did you wrong. I can see it in your eyes, it's like your fire is gone. Across your face, it is written across your face.
All right, so anything that I think I need to use to clean the house, or anything that just has a little bit left in it, I'm gonna go ahead and leave out and use up. So that is all of this stuff and all of this stuff. I have a couple of things in the bathroom that you guys probably saw in my last video, and now I just need to go through the rest of this. And I'm gonna go under here into the sink and see if I have any duplicates of anything, and go ahead and put those, pack those away as well.
Side now. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave. I know we did you wrong, wish I could take your pain away, 'cause I hate seeing tears streaming down your face. I know you're strong, won't feel this way for long, no. If you wanna go
So I briefly mentioned it in my last video, but I'm going to show you guys the little legend I made here for the colored tape, and each box is going to have a color on it, and the color will just tell us what room it goes in so that it'll make it hopefully easier unpacking the truck. We have friends who are coming to meet us in Texas to help us unpack our truck, so that's going to be super nice, and hopefully this will just help keep that move a little bit more organized. We can just go ahead and go straight to each person's room, you know, based on the color on the box. All right, both of these containers are gonna stay here. Like I said, a lot of these are like almost empties, and then some of them are more deeper cleaners that I want to use when I deep clean. So I'm gonna go put all this in the bathroom, and then I'm gonna go to this shower.
You can hide away just for one night. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. Deep down, I know you're strong. Give them hell, baby, prove them wrong. Just hold on a bit more, 'cause I know you only see the rain, not the rainbow. I know you'll get up again. Better stand up tall, I know you can be brave, 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 brave. I know you can be brave, brave, brave.
So next I moved on to going through Kenzie's old diaper bag. She hasn't used a diaper bag in almost a year now, and I had just had it sitting in the laundry room with a bunch of trash and extra clothes and everything else in there. So I just decided to dump it out and go through everything that was in here. And for my subscribers, there's Aaron's appearance of standing in front of the camera, not realizing I'm recording.
Been walking round in circles, wondering where to start this long overdue conversation.
So these are all the items that needed to go in other rooms of the house, anything that wasn't trash. So off camera, I went and put those away, and then I decided to move on to this bottom cabinet. I knew pretty much everything in this cabinet could go ahead and be packed away. So I started here before moving on to the rest of the pantry cabinets.
Talking to someone else last night. Thank you for making it easy to leave. Thank you for letting me know how I feel. It's the heart that hurts the most, but I'm ready to let go. So now I thank you for making it easy to leave. I can hear myself breathing as I walk out the door, like a house caught on fire. There's no way back to before. Thank you for making it easy to leave. Thank you for letting me know how I feel. It's the heart that hurts the most.
All right, so I'm pulling everything out, and I'm only going to use like cute daily use stuff in here. So some of it's going to go back in there, but I just kind of want to see what all I have and what we can go ahead and pack up.
I thought we were the exception, but there's no way to mend. So now I thank you for making it easy to leave.
that's everything that's going back in here, because that's stuff I'll definitely use. I promised the girls we could do a bonfire soon, like a fire pit, so that's what that is for. But beyond that, I have some seasonings and olive oil and stuff like that. We might be making a meal with that, and this is just a little bit. I want to go ahead and let the girls eat that and finish it off. So that is everything. All of the rest of this will either be coming with us. I'm gonna go ahead and pack it up now, or it's going to Goodwill. Like, we have this that we've just never used. I mean, it's probably been 10 years since we used it, and I've been hanging on to it because I did use it when we very, very first got it, but it's been forever since I've used it, so I'm gonna go ahead and let someone else enjoy that. Okay, now this is the girls' snacks and breakfast foods. So most of this will probably stay in here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just pull out some of it and see what I can pack away.
When the cold bites blue, it's straight cool. Oh, it has to be you leaving writings on the wall. Promise me roses and a hungry haze, but now there's only madness. Got me feeling dusty. Got me feeling.
This stuff is snacks that they're currently eating, so I'm gonna let them eat through that. I put those down there because I wanna go ahead and give them those. I keep forgetting them. And I'm gonna cook this in the next couple of weeks. So that is why I got that, for an easy meal. So this cabinet's done. So we are not ones to have any kind of a grocery stockpile. So in 2020, whenever there were shortages with trying to get things in the grocery stores, we decided to start building up a little stock of canned goods just in case. So that's almost everything down here is just a stockpile that we were building up. So here is all the items that I'm going to be packing up. So I decided to pull out a heavy duty box and go ahead and do that. Now, Lexa was having such a good time helping with this that I let her just take it over, and you guys will see in a moment, but I ended up moving on to something else and just letting her pack these boxes. Okay, so all the things I want to keep out, I'm going to go ahead and just put up top here. All right, so Lexa stacked all of these for me. We're just going to straighten some of those up. So we just have a few more things to go.
Got me feeling dusty. Please tell me it's a dream. Worst kind you've ever dreamed. Another night. Don't wanna walk another mile. Just can't. Oh, please don't make me do it. 'Cause I got too much to lose. I got too much to lose.
Lexa was also getting a huge kick out of writing on the boxes. I would write and then she would copy. So all of my boxes have lots of pretty drawings on them now. But I was a little bit worried that that box was just going to be way too heavy. So I decided to go ahead and pull some of the items out of that box, out of the canned goods and stuff, and split them into a second box so that the boxes would not be too heavy for whoever to lift. And that ended up working out pretty good. I still had two pretty full boxes. Instead of filling them up to the tippy top, I took the space at the top of them and put like extra lightweight things like our paper towels and things like that, and that worked really well.
I wanna run through his hair, but I'm trying not to stare. I get a little starstruck when I see him. I couldn't hate him even if I tried. Am I a little crazy to believe that I could wake up with him by my side? I know I could get his attention.
So here we are at the end of today's video with another empty cabinet and some more full boxes ready to go. This feels so good to be getting done. I hope you guys enjoyed this pack with me and got some cleaning motivation for your day. I'll have more videos on the screen in case you're interested in watching more, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye. Hey, happy homemakers, welcome back to my home. Today, I'm so excited because it is the final day of like completely packing. We've kind of been at a little bit of a standstill over the last week and a half or so where we couldn't pack a whole lot because it was stuff we were using every day. So today I'm gonna finish completely packing up my kitchen. It is Friday, we're closing on our house this afternoon. We'll be loading up our moving truck on Sunday. So everything is going smoothly. So I'm really excited about that. On Monday, Aaron will be going in to give his notice at work because they're not able to give a notice. They have secretive things at work. So the way that it works is when you put in your notice, that's your last day. They literally walk you out the building. So that's just how it works in his industry. So we are packing up today and closing on the house. Saturday, we have 2 birthday parties, which is going to take the entire day, but it worked out perfect because it's the girls' best friends here in Michigan, just so happen to be their birthday parties. So they're going to get to have one last really fun day with them and say goodbye to their best friends that we've made here. So all of that's going to work out perfect. Then Sunday we have after church, all of the guys from our church are going to come over and help us load our U-Haul. So today is my last full day to be able to actually go ahead and get everything packed, which shouldn't be a problem at all. It's really not even a full day. I guess I have all morning, and then after closing, we could come back and the rest of the afternoon. So it's kind of just broken up. I'm excited because there are a lot of half-packed things that I've been wanting to pack, but we've been using. It didn't make sense to pack up all of our dishes and stuff too early, and it was just wasteful to use paper for more than a couple of days since we have time this weekend to do it. So that being said, packing up the kitchen first, then I need to pack up my office. I haven't packed up all my YouTube equipment and microphones and everything like that.
Mommy,
What?
want to hurt my head?
Okay, y'all be nice to each other. And then I'm going to, after the kitchen's done, do my office, and then I'm going to pack up my clothes, and that's going to pretty much be it except for odds and ends. So really excited for today. Let's go ahead and I'm going to blow dry my hair, and then we can get started. These are all empty containers up here. And this is all the stuff that I'm leaving out for her that I'm going to pack in a suitcase that she needs to wear over this weekend and next week. But other than that, she is packed up. This bathroom, this top drawer has their daily use stuff in it. I need to go through that and just see if there's anything else I can pack away. I'll probably put any daily use hair stuff in that. This just needs to go in a box. I need to get these toys out because they are, some of them are wet, so I've left them in there to dry, but I need to pull some of them out so they can dry. It's packed up in here other than tissue paper and some towels so we can take some baths. And then the stuff to clean the toilet before we move out. Obviously, I'm gonna clean everything real good one last final time. Here's just the stuff they're using on a daily basis right now. It's gonna just go in a toiletry bag when we go to pull out. Kenzie is all packed up. We put the rest, all the toys are in there except the ones that were in the boxes. We left a few things out for them to play with that are just gonna go in my car when we pull out for the move. But her closet's completely packed up except, again, the stuff that she's gonna be wearing over the next week and a half, which is in here and in here. I'm gonna throw that in a suitcase when the time comes. And her memory box, obviously that's just gonna go in the truck. And then that is the boxes for their cameras. So literally everything except what's gonna just go in my car is packed away. And then her bed, we're just gonna take her bed down at the last minute because it's literally gonna take like 2 minutes to take her bed down. Everybody else's beds are taken down. You guys have probably seen this. This is the boxes we have packed up in here. My shoe box, I had some boots I had pulled out of there, so I just need to throw those back in and tape it back up. A couple of things up there that I need to take care of. These are just towels. I'm gonna need to fold some and put them away, and then the others, might leave a few out, so that's what's going on there. Kitchen boxes that I'm still putting stuff in. There are just a few little things in here that I'm putting away. That's what I'm currently working on, those boxes, so I'm packing away the rest of the dishes here. So that is where we're gonna go ahead and get started this morning. That's Aaron's lunch containers. Laundry room is completely emptied out. I finished that last night. This is a bucket of cleaners. The reason I left out so many is like more than half of these are half empty. This is almost out, and we're not gonna have any wood floors in the new house, I don't believe. So I'm gonna use this up cleaning the wood floors in this house, and then it'll be done. Same thing with, there's like 4 bottles in there that are half empty. So I just let those out. All of these are empty. All the cabinets and closets and everything in here are all empty.
I've got this feeling, I'm feeling you could be the one. I see no reason why I should ever let you go. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up. Now I don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up without you.
Okay, so everything that I'm gonna leave out for us to use, plastics, the girls' cups. We wanna eat soup this weekend, so we needed bowls. We didn't have plastic bowls, so I'm gonna put everything in this cabinet where I can see it. Everything else is gonna be put away. So this will be the only cabinet with dishes in it.
Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do. Baby, without, I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, when you are with me, sometimes I forget to breathe. I'm looking in your eyes, wish you could see the things I see. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough of this feeling you're giving me. Don't wanna wake up. I don't wanna wake up. Don't wanna wake up without you, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to, baby, without you. I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know, I wouldn't know what to do. I wouldn't know what to do, baby, without. I wouldn't know what to do. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. You got me wrapped around your finger. Tell me what you wanna do. I think we're part of something bigger, and now my mind is filled with you. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Baby, without, I wouldn't know what to. Baby, without you, I wouldn't know what to. Oh, you know, oh, you know, oh, you know. Oh, baby,
I was trying to get that, and I lost this little piece. So I was like, you know what? Kids always find the tiny things that drop on the floor. So see, now it falls flat. And so I'm like, I'm gonna go get the kids. And they literally found it within 10 seconds. I'm like, why did it search too long? She's like, Mom, it's right here. Anyway, I can always find the little tiny things on the floor. I was so excited. It was like way over there. I had like flung across the room. I was looking for it right here.
A couple hours from Japan, would you stay awake? I'm losing touch of who I am when you're far away. And I feel like I'm running in circles around you. And I know I've been
Not 100% how this all goes in here. Figure it out.
but I want you close. Ooh, ooh, closer than before. And no one knows. Ooh, ooh, that I want you close. I'm not overthinking feelings. I just need you to know that I want you close. Ooh, ooh, closer than before. I know that we've been through a lot. Now we're hiding in the crowd. I'll be whatever you want me to be. You know I'm want you close. Closer than before. And no one knows that I want you close. I'm not overthinking feelings. I just need you to know that I want you close. Closer than before. Closer than before. Closer than before. Hiding all my feelings, broken from the start. Wish you never leave me. Am I going too far? But I want you close, closer than before. But I want you close, closer than before. And no one knows that I want you close. I'm not overthinking feelings. I just need you to know that I want you close. Closer than before. Closer than before. Closer than before.
Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Before you turn away, I just want you to know that I didn't throw your stuff away. Before you make up your mind that I'm nowhere to find, I'm standing right here. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Till the morning light. Till the morning light. Till the morning light, yeah. Maybe I'm just too weak. Maybe I'm just afraid of being alone. Well, I don't care, 'cause right now I feel the love that we said we would burn. Oh, I know that you feel it too. I know that I told you we're over. I swear that I'm sober. Just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Stay till the morning light. Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Would you stay till the morning light? Or would you follow me? Or would you let it be? If I leave tonight, we could do this right. We'll find the remedy. Or would you stay with me now till the morning light? Till the morning light. Till the morning light. swear that I'm sober, just listen, I miss you. And I know that I said all these things, but now when you're with her, I can see that you miss me. Here's to the good days, here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why
So at this point, I decided to go ahead and move on and pack away any of the food items that I had left out that I knew we weren't going to be eating over the next couple of days. There were some things I had left out in hopes that we would eat it and I wouldn't have to pack it away, but not all of it got eaten. So at this point, I just decided to go ahead and pack all of that stuff away as well.
for the best, and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it all we had. It's time to say bye, baby, bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah, we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby, bye. It's for the best, and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. Ooh,
Me es difícil decir que te amo, pero no sé si estoy mezclando una vez más lo que me das y lo que quiero. De pronto esa ya no sea mi realidad. No sé si es amor, es que quiero estar solo. La soledad me hace preso, la condena son tus besos. No sé si es amor, es que no quiero estar solo. A veces la paso lonely, no es tu culpa, I'm sorry. Estamos envueltos en un juego de dos. Quiero estar a lo tuyo, pero a veces no. De pronto son cosas del destino. O mejoramos con el tiempo como el vino. entiendo toda la gravedad. Tú tan hermosa y no te ofrezco nada. Solo recibo y no te puedo dar. Lo que tú quieras, baby, la verás. Aunque bebé yo te llene de Dior, no se arregla esta relación. Lo que yo puedo es pedir perdón, porque no siento lo que sientes vos. Perdona la actitud que yo tengo hacia ti. Yo me pongo inseguro cuando tú quieres estar cerquita de mí. Yeah. Creo que la juventud me odia a mí. No había nada interesante, solo interesadas a quien desvestir. No sé si es amor o es que quiero estar solo. La soledad me hace preso, la condena son tus besos. No sé si es amor o es que no quiero.
I love you too, honey. We are in the Home Depot parking lot and picking up our moving truck. Say hey. We just, my face feels, I don't know, my face is so swollen and my skin is so dry from the winter. Ugh, a couple more days of this. I'm so ready to be in the warm. Anyway, if you see over there, well, you can't see, but, oh, there's some Penske trucks. Our truck, I think, is over there. So we are waiting for Aaron to come out. He ran in to go do all the paperwork to get our truck. So it's a few more minutes and we will be headed home. Well, actually, we have church this morning and then we'll be loading up the moving truck with some guys from church this afternoon. So getting real. So Aaron just texted me and said that it's taking a little bit because they forgot to include the car hauler. He's gonna put his truck on in our rental. I guess because we moved our rental up from a few days out, we moved it up sooner. So probably they just didn't attach it when they moved it up to us picking up today. Because originally I think we were gonna pick up like Tuesday. We were gonna pick up the truck, and then when we decided to pick it up today on Sunday instead, so moved it up a few days or whatever. And when we got here, we saw the truck, but there was no trailers anywhere. And I was like, oh, I bet that they forgot and they're gonna have to call around and see if anybody has any. And that's exactly what they're doing. So that's not good. Hopefully that doesn't cause a problem. Hopefully somebody else around here has one. So fingers crossed on that. All right, Aaron's in the big truck now, about to pull out. They forgot to deliver our trailer for him to pull his truck behind, but we're gonna go to a Home Depot about 15 minutes further away and they have one waiting for us. All right, so we're at the other Home Depot. Aaron is going inside and I think I see our trailer for his truck. I'm assuming it's that one, so. All right, Daddy got our supplies because the other guy forgot to give it to him.
Yeah. Can we get the trailer? I see him get the trailer.
No, you can watch him. You're not gonna get to go do it.
Mom, tell him where the trailer is.
I think he knows. We spotted the trailer before Dad, so now she's wanting to go show him, but I think he knows where it's at. Y'all, I wish I had gotten a before shot of this. I just used my E-cloth stainless steel thing first for the first time. And oh my gosh, that worked amazing. It worked better than any cleaner I've ever used. So what you do is you take your multi-purpose cloth, you get it damp, and then you polish it with this. So I'm gonna do the fridge now. My lighting is so bad right now, but you guys can kind of see like the mess and the fingerprint. So I don't have my tripod, I just packed it up. So, oh yeah, you can see the drips down there. So I'm gonna try to prop this up and get a shot of me cleaning it, but it's not gonna be a very good one. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so those drip marks are actually permanent, but this definitely does polish super well. Like, I'm so impressed actually with how well this polishes. I've been hearing about this and wanting to try it for forever. So Yeah, it definitely gets a thumbs up for me, especially for a quick clean. I don't always want to bring out the spray. You guys can see the water drips are kind of like permanent, but the fingerprints are gone. And on my next stainless steel appliances, I'll be able to take better care of it, because I know whenever I would spray like an actual cleaner, I have to put something down and protect the wood and all of that. So I love this. Of course, I'm moving out of this house. I'm not gonna have wood in my next house in the kitchen, but highly recommend this. I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera now, because I'm just getting this house ready for the new owner. So definitely highly recommend the e-cloths. I'm loving them already. It's only like my second time using them, first time using this one. And I'm gonna be trying out this today. I used just the multi-surface on my glass before and it worked great. So I ordered this, so I'm gonna try that out as well. So excited about that.
So I'm not really sure what happened here, but I had the footage of the before for the mirror, and then that was it. I don't know if I didn't film the after, or if I accidentally deleted it, but I'll have to show you guys the mirror e-cloth another time. That is going to be it for today's video. The next video you guys are going to see is going to be me saying a final goodbye to the old house, and then you're going to see the video of the new house. So I can't wait to share that with you guys, so stay tuned. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.